Hey guys, I'm back again. On today's the 8th day, which means we're now in the second week of our quarantine. And I think a lot of people are getting really concerned about the income. So if you're concerned about your income and you're on a full-time job or whatever you do, and you're here at the right place. Now the thing is this, we're living in a world where self-employment is no longer a luxury as such. In fact, the way I look at it, I think it's becoming more of a necessity. And if you're in a situation right now where you're fully employed and you're definitely not going to get paid for this month, or you've been asked to take leave days, it simply means you're not getting paid for these 3 weeks. What that essentially means is it's time wasted, and you are worried about your income, especially when you've got rentals, etc. So many things to come your way, and I'm here to offer options. That's pretty much what I'm here for. So the thing is this, self-employment is actually getting more secure than people would like to think, and jobs are not as secure as people would like to think before. And I'm not here to brag about me being self-employed and doing what I do. That is not the point. The fact is, I do what I do, and I'm able to make a living out of it, out of employment. In fact, I was fully employed for 10 whole years, and when I look back at it, I think it was necessary to go through those 10 years because I gained enough skills to do what I'm doing now. But I also feel that I spent too much time on a so-called secure job. But that's another story for a different day. So today, what I want to talk about, I'll give you 5 different options that you can start making money off. I'll first of all talk about YouTube, which is where I am here, which is where you'll find me and a lot of my content actually. I started making YouTube content at least 4 or 5 years ago, and over the years I've built a community, so to speak. It's taken time indeed, and I've learned by making mistakes and trial and error, so to speak. But ultimately, I figured out a way of living in a third world country, which is where I stay in, but still be able to monetize YouTube. Yes, we agree that you can monetize YouTube on views and so forth and so forth. You can't even do it right here in Zimbabwe. Yes, you can, but the options when it comes to a Zimbabwe audience and the people that are viewing around the world are a bit limited sometimes. But I make just as much money as a whole lot of other average national or international even YouTubers, simply by doing a few things. And I'm not going to get into those details and explain how my structure works and everything, but I'm just giving you options. If you want more, I'm going to put links below, then we can talk a bit more, and you can ask me further questions about what you'd like to know. I'm just here to offer options, and I'm trying to do this all under 5 minutes. So let's move on to the second point. The second point is online courses. Now there's so many places that offer online courses like Skillshare, Teachable, and Kajabi. And basically what these platforms are allowing is, if you've got a skill that you feel somebody would like to learn, if you're a teacher, for example, you're a maths teacher, an English teacher, you could even be any sort of teacher. You don't even have to be a teacher. You just have to have some knowledge that you feel you can give out. And if you can document these courses online and upload them, you can actually create your own account on the platforms that I mentioned before, and you can start earning money off them by people watching them daily, monthly even. So the more people who watch them, the best it is for you. So really, you don't have to have your own specific channel per se, but you're uploading and creating your content onto Skillshare, Kajabi, or Teachable, like I just said, and then all the views that are given, the UN commission of what you teach. So you do not have to be a videographer like I am and I'm making YouTube content and so forth. It doesn't have to be that complicated, but basically these are places that you can make money. Let's move on to the third one, Shopify. Zimbabweans are very well known for crossing borders and being cross-border traders and selling stuff, and I think we're very, very good at that. I mean, we've been doing it for years, but I think that's an old-fashioned way of doing things, and because that's stuff we're already familiar with, what we just need to know is how to take that same movement and put it online. Now this is where Shopify, for example, comes in. You can set up your own online shop, which is actually a very convenient situation, especially given that we are all under quarantine right now. You're not moving, you're not allowed to cross borders and the like. So what I'm advising you to do, start going to Shopify, explore that a little bit more. If you want more information, like I said, I'll put my contacts below. We can talk and chat a bit more, and I'll give you more details. But I'm just dropping little earworms, so to speak, and get your mind ticking. And so Shopify allows you to set up shop, sell goods and services, whatever it is that you're doing, without you having to even leave your home. All you need is an internet connection. And when I'm saying internet connection, people think it's getting all very complicated in the computer, blah blah blah. In fact, all you need is your smartphone. So all you need is a smartphone. We'll get into details about that later. Let's go to the fourth one. Sometimes not all of us are business minded or entrepreneurs, and we don't want to get into a space where we start to talk about starting a business. Not everybody's a business person. I've always said that, and we can't all be entrepreneurs despite the fact that we all want to make an income. So here you can set up what I call a virtual assistant. Now, what's a virtual assistant? You're skillful. You might even be a secretary at work. You might even want to sit at work all day. You might even be a receptionist, and you're spending all your time by the desk. But now, when you start setting yourself up as a virtual assistant, either on Fiverr, Outsourcing, LinkedIn. In fact, the others, I'll put a whole lot of links below, so you just go down there and check out those links. But basically, what I'm putting out here is saying, when you outsource your services, you can literally be typing documents. You could literally be doing follow-up services. You could be the contact person for a lot of businesses. There's so many little things that you could be doing as a virtual assistant, and you do not have to even run the business. It's just somebody out there who runs their business but needs a virtual assistant who doesn't come to an office place but just needs to be available on your phone. You just need to have a phone. You just need to have WhatsApp. So many little things like that. And then last but not least, I'm going to talk about being a translator. There's so much who are multilingual. I've come across people who speak 5 languages, and I'm wondering, what are you doing with that skill? There's so many translators needed. Imagine a scenario where you just need to translate a simple English document, whether it's to Shona, to Ndebele, to French even, whatever. So many of us are multilingual. In Zimbabwe, being a country with 16 languages. In fact, hold up a second. let me say that again. Zimbabwe being a country with 16 official languages, surely, and I can tell you, I can guarantee you, from where you sit, wherever you're sitting, you could be making money right now. In fact, I'll just drop one bonus one, and I call this affiliate marketing. In fact, affiliate marketing is a common term. Affiliate marketing is basically where like you see me right now. I'm wearing this shirt. And you want to know where I got this shirt, for example. It might even be the camera I'm using there. It might even be the microphone that I'm using. It could be even the lighting setup that I'm using here. If you want to know the things that are how I do what I do, I could simply sign up as an affiliate marketer. I'll give an example of Amazon. I'll give you other examples if you contact me and we start chatting online. But basically, you are setting yourself up as a marketer for Amazon. You're setting yourself as a marketer for any other big corporate out there in the world. The multi-big corporations are looking for affiliate marketers. So if you've got something that you'd like to sell for them, which is their product, you become an affiliate marketer. So for example, I can say, hey, look, I'm using a Canon right now, and if you want to see the Canon that I'm using and the tripod that I'm using, go right down and click on the links before. And if I have set my account as an affiliate marketing account, for every person who clicks the account and checks the equipment that I'm using, which I'm sure there are few curious people out there who do what I do and want to know how I do it and what equipment I use, when they click those links, you potentially make commission. Now I'm not going to go into details again. I think it's enough for today. I've got a whole lot more ideas, and this is how I make a living. And so when I'm looking at people right now and they're thinking we're stuck for 21 days, I'm more like, it's work as usual, because I do work online all the time. So nothing has changed. We just need to change our mindset and our mind focus. In fact, I think I've said enough about that for today, but I'd like to just close off and say we are still in the corona era, people. Please wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds. Make sure you do that. Sanitize. Stay at home like I'm doing, but still make money though. And of course, keep your social distance. So until tomorrow, guys, we got what? A fortnight left, yeah? Fortnight, just 2 more weeks. We're in this together. Until next time, Mike, out.